Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to my channel AcademicTuber. Today we are going to discuss Unit 21 from Grade 10 Science, that is History of the Earth. Before that, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel and for more updates hit the bell icon. If you want more videos related to this, please like and do share this video among your friends, and also don't forget to give your valuable response in comment section. Here in this unit, we are going to discuss some famous hypotheses about the origin of the Earth, geological timescale, detail of geological history and evolution of organism, evolution of life, fossils, mineral oil, fossil fuels, coal, mineral oil. The Earth is the planet where life is possible. It has been believed that the Earth was evolved along with other planets of the solar system. Many scientists have put forward their opinions about the evolution of the Earth, but there is no uniformity in their theories. Some of the important hypotheses about the origin of the Earth are as follows. George Wolfson hypothesis. According to the hypothesis propounded by George Wolfson in 1749 AD, the Earth, along with other planets and satellites, was formed when a comet revolving around the universe struck the Sun millions of years ago. Second one, Kant-Laplace nebular hypothesis. The nebular hypothesis was first propounded by a German philosopher Kant in 1755 AD, and later it was modified by a French mathematician Laplace in 1796 AD. This hypothesis stated that the whole of our solar system, including other heavenly bodies, was in the form of a nebula. The nebula began to contract due to its own gravity. During this process, an outer ring was detached from the central core, which started to revolve around the central core. The masses began to collide with one another due to effect of gravitation. As the process continued, solar system was formed. Third one, James, Jean and Jeffrey hypothesis, which is also known as tidal hypothesis. According to the hypothesis given by Jeans and Jeffrey in 1917 AD, tidal effect occurred on the Sun when a big star orbiting around the Sun approached it. A large mass of gas was ejected from the Sun due to the tidal effect. In the course of cooling, the tidal matter fragmented into small pieces, forming planets, satellites, etc. As a result, the solar system was formed. Here is one question. Mention any two methods by which the age of Earth is determined. The age of Earth is determined by analyzing rocks and fossils available on the Earth, by studying the radioactivity of rocks and fossils. Here is the statistics of the Earth on the basis of the World Book Encyclopedia. Estimated age of Earth is 4.5 billion years. Total surface area 509,700,000 square kilometer. Part of land 148,400,000 square kilometer. Part of water 361,300,000 square kilometer. Diameter 12,756.3 kilometer. Main gases are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Average relative density 5.5 gram per centimeter cube. Mass 6 into 10 to the power 21 metric ton, and number of satellite is 1, that is Moon. Geological time scale. The entire lifespan of the Earth is called geological time scale. Geologists have divided the Earth's past history into 4 groups. They are eons, eras, periods, epochs. Eon. Eon is a long period of time in geological history which is divided into eras. The geological history has been divided into four eons: Phanerozoic Eon, Proterozoic Eon, Archean Eon, Hadean Eon. Eras. A geological era is defined as the duration of time in geological history which is a division of an eon in which important changes or events happen. Geologists have divided Earth's past history into four eras. They are Precambrian Era, Paleozoic Era, Mesozoic Era, and Cenozoic Era. Period. A geological period is defined as a length of time which is a division of an era. Example: Jurassic period, Cretaceous period, etc. Epoch. An epoch is defined as a length of time which is a division of a period in which important changes or events happen. Example: Eocene epoch, Miocene epoch, etc. Now we are going to discuss major events that took place in different eras. First one, Precambrian era, and the duration of this era was 517 million years ago to the origin of the earth. Evolution of life in this era. Existence of bacteria about 3.8 billion years ago and moss before 3.2 billion years ago. Evolution of unicellular organism, development of multicellular organism, metamorphic rocks were formed from igneous rocks, formation of atmosphere. Second one is Paleozoic era, and the duration of this era was 570 million years ago to 250 million years ago. Evolution of life in Paleozoic era. Development of some marine animals, development of first marine vertebrates, evolution and development of fish, evolution of first terrestrial green plants, evolution and development of insects having wings, evolution of crawling animals and amphibians, extinction of different invertebrates and vertebrates, development of first reptiles. Mesozoic Era. The duration of this era was 250 million years to 65 million years ago, and the major events of Mesozoic era are: different types of hills and mountains were formed, development of suitable conditions on land, water, and air for the survival of life took place, evolution of conifers and flowering plants took place, evolution of reptiles like turtle and large dinosaurs on land and water took place. Extinction of dinosaurs took place at the end of this era and mammals began to evolve. Cenozoic Era. The duration of this era is 65 million years ago to present. Evolution of life in this era. Evolution of first mammals and horses. Evolution of mammals like elephant, whale, fish, and owl. Evolution of sharp-toothed cats and monkeys. Evolution of grasses. Evolution and development of living human beings. Evolution of ancient human beings and mammoth. Evolution of modern humans and other mammals. Dominance of human beings. So now we are going to discuss some important questions from these eras. First question: why is Mesozoic era called Golden Age of Reptiles? Mesozoic era is called the Golden Age of Reptiles because in this era there was dominance of various types of large reptiles like dinosaur, turtle, etc. on the land and marine water. Next question: living beings are evolved after millions of years of the formation of the earth. Why? The Earth evolved after 4.5 billion years ago. At the time of evolution of Earth, it was very hot and there was no suitable environment for the evolution and survival of living organisms. So there were no life at the time of evolution of Earth. Next, why is Cenozoic era called Era of Mammals? Cenozoic era is called the era of mammals because there is dominance of mammals in this era. Next one, why is Paleozoic era called era of amphibians? Because there were abundant amount of amphibian plants and animals. Now we are going to discuss evolution of life. The diversity of life on Earth today is the result of evolution. Life began on Earth at least 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, and it has been evolving ever since. At first, all living things on Earth were simple, single-celled organisms. Much later, the first multicellular organisms evolved, and after that, Earth's biodiversity greatly increased. Figure shows a timeline of the history of the life on Earth. In the entire lifespan of time, humans are relatively a new addition. A short description on different eras, epochs, period, and the main events have been summarized in the given table. Now we are going to discuss about fossils. The remains or traces of plants and animals preserved by rocks which are buried in the rocks of Earth crust over a long period of time are called fossils. The study of fossils is called paleontology. Fossils are found in sedimentary rocks but not in igneous rock because igneous rock are formed by volcanic eruption. Methods of fossil formation. Some parts of organs or whole body of organisms decay in the soil while some are preserved after they are buried in sand, mud, etc. In this process, fossil is formed by the impression of preserved parts and skeleton after they are preserved by rocks. The fossils are shaped by the sedimentary rocks. Next one. Due to natural disasters like volcano, earthquake, flood, etc., the plants and animals may sink into the earth's ground. The delicate parts of organisms decay in the soil while hard parts remain pressed down in the ground. The external morphology of these hard parts is formed in soil, sand, etc. In this way, fossils are formed. Identification of fossils. The impression of a whole or a part of any organ of dead body remain in hard ground or stone. Fossils are identified by studying these impressions. The skeleton of animals and plants are preserved in rocks. Fossils can be identified from the study of such structures. Importance of fossils. Fossils helps us to discover the evolutionary trends of plants and animals on the earth. It helps to investigate the deposit of coal and petroleum inside the earth's crust. It helps us to determine the age of rocks, to know the geological history, and to know organic evolution on the earth. Fossil fuel. The fuels which are formed in the nature by the decomposition and preservation of organic matters under high temperature and pressure for a long period of time are called fossil fuel. Example: coal, petroleum, and natural gases. Coal. Coal is defined as a hard black mineral that is found below the ground and burnt to produce heat. There are 4 types of coal. They are peat, lignite, bituminous, and anthracite. Peat is low quality coal, and anthracite it is highest quality coal. The formation of coal from organic matters under high temperature and pressure is called carbonization. Formation of coal. In the ancient time, plants and animals were buried under the earth crust due to different geological phenomena like earthquake, volcano, etc. Then the remnants were pressed under high pressure and temperature for a long time. Elements like carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are present in the coal. When a whole or part of a plant remains in swampland in the form of a fossil for a long time, it is converted into coal. The principal parts of plants are cellulose and lignin. These are formed from protein, oil, organic acid, and mineral oil. Thus, lignin plays an important role in the formation of coal. Uses of coal. Coal is used as fuel in railway transportation, industries, brick factories, iron factories, etc. Coal is used to generate electricity for manufacturing petrol, natural gas, coke, etc. It is also used for making various organic compounds like benzene, phenol, etc. Mineral oil, petroleum. Mineral oil is the mixture of hydrocarbon and other substances like oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, etc. It is formed after the compression of fossils under sedimentary rocks for millions of years. Example: petroleum products, petrol, diesel, kerosene, mobile, etc. Formation of mineral oil. Mineral fuels are formed in nature by the decomposition of parts of plants and animals that are buried under the earth's surface for a long period of time. When the hard parts of plants and animals are pressed by sedimentary rocks under high temperature and pressure, various chemical reactions occur. As a result, crude oil is formed from the hydrocarbons. In this way, fossil fuels or mineral oils are obtained by the purification of crude oil. These fuels are obtained by the purification of crude oils. These fuels are obtained by drilling the holes in the earth's surface. Importance of mineral oil. Mineral oil or petroleum is used in transportation, it is used in heating purpose, it is used in generating electricity, and it is used to power various heavy and light machines in industries. So here are some petroleum substances and their uses. LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, it is used as fuel. Petroleum ether, it is used as solvent in dry cleaning cloths. Petrol, it is used as fuel in two-wheeled vehicles and various means of transport. Diesel, it is used as fuel in heavier vehicles like trucks, buses, tractors, and railway engines. Kerosene, it is used as household fuel. Lubricating oil, grease, Vaseline, it is used as lubricating agents to various machines. Paraffin wax, it is used in making candles, wax paper, toilet goods, etc. Petroleum cake, bitumen, it is used for forming roads. And finally, here it comes natural gas. It is a fossil fuel which is a mixture of methane, ethane, and propane. Formation of natural gas. Natural gas, it is formed in the earth crust by the decomposition of vegetable matters lying under water by the action of anaerobic bacteria. So mostly it is found along with petroleum deposits. However, at some places only natural gas is found. Importance of natural gas. Natural gas burns readily in air to give a large amount of heat. Therefore, it is used as domestic and industrial fuel. It is used for manufacturing of carbon filler for rubber in tire industries. It is used for the production of hydrogen gas. Advantages of fossil fuel. It is relatively cheaper than other fuel and it can be transported easily. It does not leave any residue. These are some advantages of fossil fuel. Now we are going to discuss some differences between. So here differences between coal and mineral oil. Coal, it is found in solid state. Mineral oil, it is found in liquid state. Coal, it is used in factories as a source of heat, whereas mineral oil, it is used to run engines of vehicles. Difference between Mesozoic era and Cenozoic era. So here in Mesozoic era, dinosaurs are present, whereas in Cenozoic era, dinosaurs are absent. In Mesozoic era, human beings were absent, whereas in Cenozoic era, there is dominance of human beings. By this, we have completed notes of this unit, History of the Earth. I hope this video was useful to you. If you like this video, please share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any queries, drop the comments in comment section. See you on next video. Thank you.